Welcome to the mind of LANCESCURV, the most creatively profound man in cyberspace.
Welcome everybody back to another episode of LANCESCURV. We're going to jump right into this one. We're streaming across multiple platforms right now, and I just want to make sure that everything is going as planned. It seems like one may not be going around, so we'll see. We'll make sure. Oh, I know what I got to do. Always something. Let me see here. Okay, it's live. It's live. That's just what I wanted to see. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing well. I got a good rest again last night. You know, I can get into this kind of living. It's like, at first I didn't trust it. And it's like, wow, you know, I feel like a kid again, but I love it. And when you work hard all your life, you know, you deserve it. When you work hard for something and you get and attain that level, Indigo King in the house. Welcome, welcome. Wow, I got so much to talk about. Indigo King. Boy, they came for me. But like I said, we landed on feet. Anyway, boy, the hate is real out here, for real, for real. You just don't know. But thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to the new channel. We have all of our content. I just have to say that. But it's not what people think it is. It's worse. But I told everybody this day was coming. But I guess those who executed it don't get the satisfaction. It's like, wait a second. Yeah. I told you, yeah. It's real out here. I told you. It is real out here. But I was ready, you know. It was a couple little inconveniences, but what can I say? I'm good. I'm here. All the audio we ever do is on SoundCloud. We have other videos stashed. Some are taken away, but we can reconstruct them. We can rebuild them. We have the technology. So it's taught me across other social media platforms how to work it. And it was a big lesson. And it made me expand even more so. And I'll tell you in private, the other areas we'll be going into. But it's all about growth. You know, it just made it worse for those who don't like it. You know, we still have all our stuff. And it's just, I'm not going to take the time and put it all up right here. I'm just not going to do that. It's too much. But all the audio is on SoundCloud, and they went deep. Now, why I say SoundCloud, because, actually, let me just tell you, from last November, I had cut SoundCloud. So now I have to, how can I say it, repopulate all of the videos I have over there, which would just be audio. So now as far as video is concerned, yeah, we'll do stuff on some different platforms, and I'll store everything from jump. But yeah, sometimes, like I said, you smell it, you know it's coming. But there's no loss here. It's just broadsided, little dent, and now we keep on going. You know, what we learned online and what we do, the name can't be destroyed. I'm not talking like I'm some megalomaniac or whatever, but I'm just saying, when you do something, that energy that you put out, it can't be taken away. So, yeah, I know there'll be a few people coming on in. Let me just check over here it says live, but it didn't go live over here on the StreamYard. I set it up to do that, but I guess, no, I'm not saying StreamYard. I'm just saying on our Instagram. Oh, well, they'll just have to catch it another time. You know what? Nah, forget it. I'll knock that one off. We'll focus on what we have to do here, because this is the main one. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Indigo King. Golden Gold, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. It's going to be low numbers at first, but as the word gets out, you know, things will be coming around. But we can't stop swinging. We can't, you know, you get a knockdown in a boxing match, you got to get right back up, and don't worry about that. You might lose a few points, but you have to keep on going. So at some point, I'm going to have to get up soon and address the brothers who are here doing some work with me outside. So that's just going to be like a 90-second thing, because I know they're going to be wrapped up soon. Let me tell you something. Some of these guys out here, they work physically, and they don't look like much, but you would not want to get into a fight with them. These guys have been swinging the pickaxe, shovels, I mean, from like 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. And now it's what, 3:05 over here? I'm like, God, dog. And they just laughing, ah, ha, 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 and doing it. And you got some people, man, there's different levels of being in shape. And again, these guys just look like regular guys. If you try to step to them, they may not know how to fight as far as technique is concerned, but you'll be in a fight for a couple of hours, that's for sure, right? Let me jump right into this one. I want to focus on this because, we have Neil Frazier tonight, here on the same channel. And I wanted to talk about this because Tracy J, she sent me something. I don't know if she's going to be here or not, and I will address it directly, but she sent me some stuff about this lady who married a hologram. And there was another guy who married an anime cartoon. This thing is jacking us up. Social media and this AI, it's just begun. It's only just begun. I'm telling you, this is only the beginning. It's going to get worse. We're losing our minds. We're losing touch with reality. It's crazy. And that woman had the nerve to complain that the hologram wasn't spending enough time with her. AI is having us hand over our humanity, our sense of reality. And this is just the beginning. And we have to accept this. I mean, it already happened with the alphabet folks and having these different, I am this, I am she and her and they. And why are they trying to blur the line? Social media seemed to be such a good thing in the beginning, as is any destructive gift. But over time, you'll see that it's not good. I use it. I'm always on it, but I know how to keep it in limited dosages. No, I'm not going to sit up here and change my life and not have a life. You got to keep things in balance because this is mental illness. And this is what they want because they want us distracted. Marrying a hologram, marrying a cartoon. And then you have these apps where they make companions for you. So what happened to the human touch? Let me just read off this thing really quick. These notes I jotted down. And I'm going to speak on a few things, but it's really getting out of hand. And it snuck up on us so slow. And we're forgetting this is 2024. And we're already in March. The year just started like last week, and we're already in March. The time is moving faster. Our brains are clogged up even more so. We're distracted. And we just don't see the passage of the artificial thing called time. They're speeding it up. I am not going to stop saying that because I can feel it. I don't care how many people say, oh, it's freezing outside. If I feel hot, I'm telling you, I feel hot. I don't know what you're going through, but I know what I'm feeling. Social media platforms are designed to captivate users, offering a seemingly endless stream of curated content tailored to individual preferences. As users scroll through perfectly filtered images, glamorous lifestyles, and carefully crafted posts, they are exposed to a distorted version of reality. The allure of this illusionary world lies in its ability to evoke envy, aspiration, and a constant desire for validation. The addictive nature of social media is rooted in the instant gratification it provides. Every like, comment, and share releases a surge of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure. This reinforcement mechanism encourages users to spend more time on these platforms, perpetuating, I've been talking all morning. You can tell my voice is a little hoarse. The cycle of seeking virtual approval and validation. The impact on mental health. As individuals immerse themselves in the illusionary world of social media, the impact on mental health becomes increasingly evident. One significant consequence is the development of unrealistic expectations and standards. Comparing one's own life to the carefully created content of others can lead to feelings of inadequacy, inferiority, and even depression. The constant exposure to idolize versions of others' lives can create a distorted self-perception. Individuals may feel pressure to conform to societal norms and project an image that aligns with the virtual reality presented on social media. The pursuit of perfection becomes a relentless quest, with mental health bearing the brunt of unrealistic expectations. Moreover, the addictive nature of social media can lead to a sense of isolation in the real world. As individuals become engrossed in their online personas, the quality of face-to-face interactions may diminish. The digital connection may provide a temporary escape, but it often exacerbates feelings of loneliness and disconnect in the long run. Breaking free from the illusionary world of social media requires a conscious effort to establish a healthy relationship with these platforms. Recognizing the impact on mental health is the first step towards fostering positive change. Mindful consumption. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through an endless feed, users can adopt a more mindful approach to social media consumption. Setting limits on screen time and actively engaging with content that promotes positivity and authenticity can help break the cycle of comparison. Authenticity over perfection. Encouraging a culture of authenticity on social media can help dismantle the illusionary world. Sharing genuine experiences, struggles, and accomplishments fosters a more realistic and relatable online environment. Embracing imperfections can contribute to a healthier self-image and reduce societal pressure. Digital detox. Periodic breaks from social media, known as digital detoxes, can provide much-needed respite. Disconnecting from the virtual world allows individuals to reconnect with the present moment, strengthen real-life relationships, and regain perspective on what truly matters. Self-reflective and mental health awareness. Developing self-awareness about the impact of social media on mental health is crucial. Reflecting on one's emotional responses to online content and recognizing triggers enables individuals to make informed choices about their online activities. The road to balance. While social media has undeniably transformed the way we communicate and share information, it is essential to navigate these platforms mindfully. Acknowledging the illusionary nature of the digital world and its impact on mental health empowers individuals to take control of their online experiences. Finding a balance between digital connectivity and real-world interactions is key to preserving mental well-being. By fostering authenticity, embracing imperfections, and being mindful of online consumption, individuals can break free from the addiction to an illusionary world and cultivate a healthier relationship with social media. In doing so, they reclaim agency over their mental health, promoting a more balanced and fulfilling life beyond online and offline. Wow. What a mouthful that was, but it's the truth. Lots of times we just have lost touch. We don't even know. I'm not saying anybody here, right? But I'm saying a lot of us don't even understand the impact on our brain. This thing affects our brain. The unrealistic expectations, and a lot of us beating ourselves down because we're not perfect, but nothing's perfect. But they present a perfect world, a perfect look, a perfect body, the money and all of this stuff. It doesn't make any sense, but we're sucking it up and we're internalizing it, not realizing it. Okay, standards, real standards, right? That's one thing. But these inflated standards that we have, we're not going to live up to it. And why should we? We're all individuals. We have to accept ourselves the way we are. If we want to improve ourselves, let's do it because we want to do it from within. And we shouldn't feel like failures if we don't reach those lofty goals. Imagine the pressure out here that people are not even really living life, but they can just kick back and be themselves. If they're a few pounds overweight, if they got snaggled teeth, if they're skinny, if they're this, if they're that, if their penis is too small, the majority out here are smaller. Don't fret it. Ladies, you may not be built like this super built BBL porn star. So what? Sweet D in the house. See, D is herself and she's sweet. She's sweet D. You don't have to be anybody else other than who you are, sweet D. You are perfect as you are. We are perfect with our imperfections, and we have to accept ourselves. And I accept myself. I'm not getting caught up in the struggle. I'm not getting caught up in this battle, this mental battle where we're never happy with ourselves, never satisfied. That doesn't make any kind of sense. And this thing just amps us up for that. But it snuck in our lives real slow. Snuck in our lives. Now most of us are hook, line, and sinker. And if this grid goes down, we in trouble. You know what I mean? Because too much of our lives are invested in that. Like Brother King, Indigo King was speaking with me just a few moments ago. Most people thought I was going to jump off a bridge. Please, I'm too calculated for that. Nothing lost here. So now, what do they do? What do they do? Call up YouTube and say, take away his pension check, take away where he lives out there. What you gonna do? This is YouTube and social media. I have to keep it in check. I am on it a lot. I write a lot for these shows. I do the graphics. I love it, but I'm doing it as I'm doing other things. I might be getting a phone call, planning something in real life, but this is real life for me too, to vibe with everybody here. I'm not ashamed to say that, but it's not going to take me over where, you know, the people who do things to people, those are the ones who are looking for clout. Those are the ones who don't have a life because they want to come after you that way. But have fun. I'm having fun. Look, I can walk away from this computer, throw on a little t-shirt, little pair of shorts, rub a little mosquito lotion on me because I'm not trying to get malaria again. I'm ready this time. I know how to deal with it. You have the medication and everything, but just be yourself. Be comfortable with yourself. A lot of people aren't. And when you are, it's like, who do you think you are? Here we go. 10 points on societal regression due to social media. Normalization of bizarre behavior. Social media has desensitized us to once unthinkable acts, such as marrying animals, objects, and other things. Escalation of attention-seeking behavior. Platforms incentivize extreme behavior for likes and shares, leading to exaggerated displays of individuality. Erosion of traditional norms. Traditional values and norms are undermined by the constant exposure to alternative lifestyles and opinions. Increase in narcissism. Social media fosters a culture of self-promotion and comparison, exacerbating narcissistic tendencies. You're right about that. Blurring of reality and fantasy. Exposure to curated online personas blurs the line between reality and fantasy, distorting perceptions of what is normal. Rise of mental health issues. Overindulgence in social media correlates with higher rates of anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders. Normalization of escapism. Social media provides an escape from reality, encouraging individuals to prioritize virtual experiences over real-life interactions. Social isolation. Paradoxically, excessive social media use can lead to social isolation and detachment from real-world relationships. Loss of critical thinking. The echo chamber effect on social media limits exposure to diverse perspectives, hindering critical thinking skills. Yeah, because you're going to hear some of the same things over and over and over, and you start to believe it. And you don't think anymore. These generations coming up really don't have the critical thinking that in the comprehension, like reading comprehension. It goes in one ear and comes out the next. Influence of algorithms or AI algorithms. AI algorithms tailor content to individual preferences. Here's another one with creating the echo chambers and reinforcing biases, further distorting reality. Wow. On the good side, here's 10 points to reclaim reality and mental wellness. Digital detox, limiting screen time, and taking breaks from social media can help reestablish a connection with reality. Cultivating offline relationships, prioritize face-to-face interactions and meaningful connections over virtual relationships. Mindfulness practices, engage in mindfulness activities such as meditation or journaling to foster self-awareness and presence. Seeking professional help. You know, a lot of us ain't gonna do that. I ain't crazy. If struggling with mental health issues, seek support from therapists or counselors trained in cognitive behavioral therapy. They're trained in this. You tune up your car, but you want to tune up your mind. You see, we're in denial about these things. We have to treat these things as real because they are real. Setting boundaries. It sounds like yesterday when I was speaking, because all of this ties in together. Setting boundaries. Establish boundaries with social media usage to prevent overindulgence and maintain a healthy balance. Promoting critical thinking. Encourage exposure to diverse perspectives and teach critical thinking skills to navigate information online. Engaging in hobbies. Invest time in offline hobbies and activities that bring joy and fulfillment outside of the digital realm. Practicing gratitude. Cultivate gratitude for the present moment and the simple joys of everyday life. Simple joys, y'all. Doesn't have to be we dressed up, going to the club, popping bottles, spending money in a luxury car. That's too much work. Today, and it's already, 3:21 for me? I ain't going nowhere. I got these brothers help me out with some things outside. I'm staying home. We got Neil Frazier later on. After that, I'm going to bed. I'm going to set up a show for tomorrow, but I'm in my present. And the chimes are chiming. I was going to go outside, but I thought it was going to rain, and it didn't. So maybe tomorrow I'll go outside and do a show. And I just rest my voice because my voice is a little hoarse. And I know these guys are wrapping up soon. Education on media literacy. Teach individuals, especially children, to critically evaluate media content and recognize manipulation tactics. Community support. Foster supportive communities offline and online that promote positive values and mental well-being. My voice is going, y'all. Yeah, you're right. Indigo King, you're right. Grown-ups having full-on meltdowns online like children. Heck, worse than children. Yeah. It's crazy. Where does it end? No, seriously, where does it end? And the worst is coming. I hate to be the one to say that, but it's true. We ain't seen nothing yet. I'm gonna I gotta talk to these guys. I hate to cut this one like a little shorter, but we're gonna be back with Neil Frazier and my voice. Man, I've been talking. I've been up from 4 o'clock this morning. So right now I've been up for like, what time is that? 3:23, almost 12 hours. And I got a few more to go. I wanted to break this in. All of them will not be 2 hours, whatever, but I will come back with something. I already have something. Before Neil Frazier's show comes on, I'll have a full show set up for tomorrow, maybe a little piece of one tonight. I may go out and hit Instagram live. Maybe, I'm not promising, but I'm going to start doing stuff like that. But it's going to be different content that you see here, right? I'm not going to put everything on one platform. I'm going to keep folks guessing. Drop a little here, drop a little there. I still have some stuff from my camera to upload of me walking through the town. So it's been very interesting. But I know these guys are going to be ready. I see them. I see one of them wrapping it up. And we got to do a private conference call, Indigo King, with a few of the other inner circles so I can explain some things, which I'm not going to do publicly right here. But it's funny. It's like spy versus spy. But I'm not a spy trying to come at nobody, but the spy versus spy in Mad Magazine. I think it was Mad Magazine, right? We had the one dressed in white and the one dressed in black, and they were always trying to trick each other. Like me, I'm like, I'm not spying nobody, but they always try me that way. And it's funny because they're wasting their time. I am not dumb, But I'm going to wrap this up right now. my voice is really going. I'm healthy and everything. I just been talking a whole lot over the phone and everything. So we're going to do it that way. So I just want to touch on that because that's something very crucial that many of us need to hear. What am I turning into Paul Mooney now? My voice is changing. But yeah, we're going to stay regular. There's other things I'm working on. There's something else I'm waiting for from my friend who's hooking me up with some stuff. Like I said, we received some very good news that has nothing to do with social media. But, I wish I can go to the mountaintop and say it, but you all will find out by year's end. I have to keep it on wraps. So when you find out what it is, you'll understand. It's very, very big, but it's not in yet. It's not guaranteed. It's sure 85, 90%, but I'm not saying nothing. But all I'll say is it's really good news. Really, it will show you and inspire you how when you have the stick-to-itiveness in life and people basically shit on you and want to see you fall in the sink. And this is utterly amazing. And it came at me and I just can't believe it came for me. It was just amazing. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap it down and, drink a little warm something for my voice. I just gave up on me right away. My voice about an hour ago was just all right. But, I remember my mother when she was singing, when she was alive and she'd sing and stuff and she'd always protect her throat, even in the summertime, never let it get too dry, out in the cold and all that stuff. You got to be very, very careful, But anyway, just want to say so long. We'll be back with Brother Neil. The time may be off with Brother Neil. The way I said it, I got a brain fart with that because my computer is an hour ahead when I look at the time, right? And we just lost the hour. So I got to call him and say, listen, is the time right on the show? I may have to adjust it, but we're definitely going to have it tonight. And I'm looking forward to that. And I will do a little rant after the show like I always do on the end of Brother Neil's show. We're going to keep it like that, But anyway, much love to you all. Take care. Sorry for the short one. I like to go longer, but the voice is giving out. And these guys I got to talk to before they leave. Take care, y'all. We'll be back with Neil Frazier. Peace.
Make sure to go to LANCESCURV.com, an online magazine established in 2001, containing written articles, thousands of talk shows and discussions, cutting-edge cartoons, as well as erotic expressions and tasteful adult photography. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Once you get a taste of the world of LANCESCURV, trust me, you'll be back for more. LANCESCURV.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.